Alright, what is going on, guys? It is Benny, and you guys already know what time it is. It is a brand new update on Clash Royale. This guy is going to go all in on the starting hand. Holy crap, we took a lot of damage there. That is incredibly disrespectful and a little bit embarrassing for me to start the video off. So we're going to have to make sure that we lock in and destroy this guy. But I think there's a bit of a brand new mortar meta, or at least a new meta in Clash Royale for with the brand new Golem Furnace. It's a little bit crazy. This thing is kind of wild, I'm going to be honest. I'm not really sure what Supercell was thinking. It is one of those cards that I think is going to make me absolutely rage whenever I go up against it. So hopefully we can get some wins. I've been seeing a lot of people saying that mortar bait and just, you know, a lot of bait decks are dead. I really don't think that's the case. Don't get me wrong, this is such an annoying card for bait decks, but I really do feel like, especially for, you know, a lot of the bait decks that you play, you just go into two different lanes, right? And so yes, this is annoying, but I don't think it really kills the bait decks. But we're going to try to cycle to our Evo Furnace here as quick as we can, because I think that's going to be the move, and at the very least we want to get some gameplay with it because it's fun and it's something new. Now he's going to play the Royal Ghost. That's probably going to be a good counter to my Furnace. So let's go ahead, let's get the cannon cart down here. That'll take out the Goblin Gang and deal with the Ghost as well. And with this deck that I'm using, it's a bit of a play on, you know, the deck that's been just like dominating the meta every single freaking season for Mortar. So we're kind of rolling with that. We're gonna keep it going here. He's gonna play a Mega Knight. I am disgusted by that, so we can just have the Ice Wizard and the Skeleton King, and then I'll play the Spear Goblins up high. Don't get me wrong, they've totally been nerfed. You can see the difference in their attack speed, but I still think they're good because part of the value of Spear Goblins is the ability to pull with them. You know, it's not necessarily just about the damage, it's about the fact that they're a cheap counter that you can pull and get some DPS at the same time with. Now I think I'll start the Furnace in the back here because this guy just likes to go really aggressive with that battle ram there. Then we can pull everything right here into the middle, and then the Furnace should do really well at countering all of this. At least I hope. I hope it doesn't sell me out here. Maybe I'll play the Goblin Gang here in the middle just to get that going, and then I might just start my Skeleton King in the back here and cycle to my Evo Furnace and then get a really nice big push with the Evo Furnace plus the Evo Mortar. We'll get the arrows down on all of this because I don't want to deal with all of that. And then let's go ahead, let's get a cannon cart down right here. We've got the Ice Wizard as well. And then assuming this guy doesn't have lightning, I have a feeling that we're going to get a pretty nasty push here. So we'll get the Evo Furnace down. Let's go ahead and get the Evo Mortar down here as well. He's going to play the Royal Ghost. No big deal there. We can get rid of everything he uses to defend with the arrows. Let's go ahead and pop the Skeleton King ability as well. Oh my gosh, this is just a monster push, and there's no way this guy defends it. He'll probably Mega Knight here, but that's just not going to do a thing. Oh my goodness, guys, this is insane. Let's give him a good game. Let's give him a good luck, and let's go on into the next match. All right, you guys, next matchup, and holy crap, I feel like I'm playing Beatdown, but I'm playing Mortar. Like, that is just so gross that I'm playing freaking Mortar Beatdown. He's gonna play the Goblin Hut at the start. You know what, guys? I think that a lot of Mortar Bait players were really sad when they saw the Evo Furnace, but the decks that I struggled against the most were the ones that used Goblin Hut and were the ones that used you know, Evil Witch and stuff, and we have the perfect counter for that, especially with running Cannoneer. Get that disgusting thing out of here. We'll get rid of all of those bats, and then I guess we do have to cannon cart here, so that is a little bit annoying to deal with that Furnace there. And then we will get the Ice Wizard to connect. Not really a big deal. I think my strategy here is to figure out what the heck he's actually playing first off, and then we'll go from there. I use the arrows to counter all of that. I'm going to be honest, I'm assuming the balance changes are live. I saw somebody say that in my clan, but I actually have absolutely no clue. I think the Spear Goblins are slower. I hope that they're slower, otherwise I look like an idiot in this video. Let's go ahead and let's play the Mortar right here, and then we'll kind of figure out what's going to happen next. Okay, he's just going to give us the Mortar lock. I will take that, and then we can play our Furnace here, because that will deal with the bats, and then hopefully we have a good Furnace exchange here with everything. And then I guess I'll play my Spear Goblins right here. They feel slower. I don't know. I could be 100% wrong. To be honest with you guys, I could be completely wrong. But they feel a little bit slower to me. Now let's play the Skeleton King right here to take care of that Goblin Gang. And then maybe, you know, what I could potentially do, actually no, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to split the Goblin Gang up high here to kind of get that going. And then Cannoneer will take all of that out. Holy crap, it wasn't even going to shoot there. That was a little bit weird. Let's pop the Skeleton King ability. Ooh, that might have been a mistake for me to do, but actually, you know what? They will pull the bats away from my Mortar, so we will get the Mortar connection, which is good. And then, let me think here. Let's go ahead. I guess, you know what? I am going to Ice Wizard here just to stop myself from taking too much damage, because I don't want to get cooked on all of that. And then I think this guy potentially gave up, so I think that's going to be a win for us. So let's give him a good game, let's give him a good luck, and let's go on into the next one. Alright, we are on to the next one, and this guy's running Dagger Duchess. I could be wrong, but I don't think Dagger Duchess is going to be the move for this season, but I could be 100% wrong. It looks like we are playing a ton of Furnace though. I think a lot of people have caught on to the fact that this is actually a pretty annoying card. But the only thing is, I feel like if you're also whoa, Furnace with Golem is insane. That is something that I have not experienced yet. Hopefully we can defend this. I think I'm going to get the Skeleton King up high here to make sure that his Furnace doesn't start splashing onto all of my stuff, especially my cannon card. My cannon card is going to kind of be my rock here. And I think a lot of people kind of thought that cannon card wouldn't be good after the balance changes. I think a lot of people were sleeping on it, but cannon card is like insane. And at the end of last season, I think a lot of people started to realize that cannon card is actually kind of crazy still. We'll get the Furnace down here to defend the mortar, but we probably didn't need to do that, but it will keep the mortar alive a little bit longer, which is good, I guess. And then we should have an even Furnace exchange here. If anything, mine should take his out first, which it does. Doesn't really make a difference for us here, though. So with the Spirit Goblin's balance change, I think the biggest difference now is going to be the fact that playing them at the bridge is not going to guarantee you damage, especially because this guy has freaking Dagger Duchess. I mean, like, I don't think we're going to get that much out of it, but we do get some damage, which is good. I'll go for the Goblin Gang here at the bridge just to cycle, because, yeah, he's going to play that Golem, so, you know, it's good to kind of keep that pressure on him. I'll start the Skeleton King in the back here, but realistically, we do need to defend here, and he's probably got the Evil Furnace in rotation, so we should be ready for that. Okay, that is interesting. Let's go for the cannon card up high. It should snipe the wizard. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That is crazy that the cannon card did not want to snipe the wizard, but whatever. I think we can recover from that. Cannon card will now take the wizard out, and then we should defend everything else pretty well. I think the cannon card will come back. See, I don't get that, man. The cannon card comes back for the Valkyrie, but then it just like ignores the wizard. Now, I do have to go for the Evil Mortar into this lane, which it hurts to do. Oh yeah, we caught that. Oh no, that's actually not good. I wanted to keep my Evil Furnace alive a little bit longer, but we will take out the Inferno Dragon, but the reality is, because we don't have a big spell, we do have to target this side, even if it's with an Evil Mortar, so, you know, we'll figure that out. We got the cannon card there, it's doing its thing, and then we will get a shot onto the Furnace as well. Let's get some Spirit Goblins way back here, and then, maybe I can just Skeleton King. I'm going to play my arrows right here just to get that wizard shield down, and then let's go for the cannon card up high to distract. Might as well Ice Wizard on all of this, because why not? We might as well slow it all down, and then that will be a pretty easy defense. I can go for the Furnace behind this. He's going to Golem, so let's pop the Skeleton King ability now, and then he might just go for like a Valkyrie or something. Oh, okay, he's going to go for his Furnace, which I think won't actually stop us from getting that Golem incredibly low, which is good. And then we can go for the cannon card. I feel like I have to do so much to just like wrap this match up, to be honest with you. And it feels like it's going to be so much effort, because he can just keep on like stopping us from getting stuff onto the tower into that lane. It's not like he can get any damage, but he could definitely make it more difficult for us. But we can go ahead, we'll pop the mortar here now, and then we should have some pretty decent pressure going. He'll have to use his arrows. Let's get the Furnace going right here. Let's get some Spirit Goblins as well. He'll probably Valkyrie pretty soon here. But I think we're on the tower here. I'd be surprised if we weren't. Let's get the Ice Wizard down. We are on the tower, so we will get the shot, and we can just use our arrows. Let's give him a good game, give him a good luck, and go on into the next one. Alright, guys, next matchup. This guy's going for an aggressive drill right off the start. Holy crap. And then a snowball. Oh my goodness, he's giving me hearts, and I'm not feeling the love at all. So let's go ahead. Let's get that mortar down right there to make sure that we take care of everything. And then I don't really understand why he's going so aggressive. I think that our Furnace should match up really well against his drill. At least I hope. I really don't know how Drill will survive this meta. Drill's going to have to start using Rocket or something, I think. Or I guess Poison. Drill plus Poison is not a bad solution. I feel like the Spear Goblins are like in slow motion now. That's kind of crazy. We have a lot of counters to his Drill, but the reality is that whenever you're playing against Drill, they have the Snowball, and they can just like guarantee themselves damage every single time. So we definitely do need to lock in a little bit. I will play the Furnace in the back just to get that going. The Archer Queen there is a little bit annoying, if I'm being... I don't know why he would play the Drill right into the Furnace, but that's cool. We can just Skeleton King there, and that will fully counter everything. And then let's wait and see if he pops the Queen ability. He will. So now I'm going to go for the Mortar, and then We have a really good counter push going here. Let's pop the Skeleton King ability as well, just to add a little bit extra to this push. And then because he used his log a little bit early, I'll go for the Goblin Gang. He's going to Snowball. Now I can go for my Spear Goblins. Oh my gosh, brother, you just got absolutely cooked. I don't think we're going to get a ton out of this push, but it definitely did give us a little bit of damage to kind of even things up again. So I'm happy with that. That all worked out very well for us. He does have the Evo Snowball now though, so we need to pay attention to that on our next push. I think I'm going to start my Furnace in the back instead of my Cannon card. And the reason for that is because if he plays the Archer Queen, we can chip it down a little bit with the Fire Spirits each time. Whereas if we did Cannon card, you know, every time he plays the Archer Queen in the back and we do have, or if we have a Cannon card in the back as well, it's kind of like he has a guaranteed ability to take out the Cannon card. Whereas this way, you know, we have a little bit more of a chance of getting chip damage onto that Archer Queen. He's going to log there. I don't really know why. Let's just go for a Goblin Gang right here. Ooh, that sucked. Okay, so that was a little bit depressing. That was an interesting drill. He's going to go for the Evo Snowball, so we can just go for the Furnace right here. Now we'll take everything out, but he did get some good damage. Okay, he's going to pop the Archer Queen ability. Let's just get the Mortar in front of this. Why not? And then he's going to go for a Cannon. Let's get another Cannon card down right here. And then pretty bad Mortar, if I'm being honest here. But let's go ahead. Let's get another Furnace down here. Let's go ahead and let's get another set of Spear Goblins. He'll probably just log, but we will get some good damage with the Furnace. Oh my gosh, that is insane. And because he's using so much Elixir to defend here, let's go ahead. Let's get the Mortar down. Let's get the Skeleton King down in case he tries to Cannon. There's the Cannon there. Let's split the Goblin Gang right here. And then let's pop the Skeleton King ability. Oh, we're actually on the tower. That is amazing. Okay, so we're going to get some good damage here. He's going to log. I think now I'm going to chill out. I will give him the ability to take out that Mortar. I'm not too worried about that. We have another Furnace down, so he has to play something pretty quick. Or else the Fire Spirits will start to take everything out. He's going to go for the Evo Cannon, so I'm just going to start my Cannon in the back, and then let's go for the Mortar up high here, especially because he has the Queen down now, so that's going to be good. Fire Spirit does get some nice damage onto the Queen for us. Let's get the Skeleton King here to tank, and then when he pops the Queen ability, we don't have to worry that much. I'm going to play my Evo Furnace here to take out this drill. He's going to hit me with the Snowball. Let's get a Goblin Gang down just to be safe, and then we have a pretty decent push coming here, so now I can go for my Evo Mortar. Let's get some Spear Goblins in case he tries to Cannon, and then let's go for the Skeleton King right in front of all of this just to make this push absolutely annoying for him to deal with. Let's get another Furnace down as well. This guy has lost. There's no way that he's winning this. And that's going to be a win, so let's give him a good game. Let's give him a good luck. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, and I cannot wait to see you guys in the next one.